attitude indicator. It's pretty much a little orange going to represent your airplane. The white's going to represent the horizon, pretty much blue sky, ground, brown ground. And it's the same thing as pretty much the picture you see outside once we're in the air. They use them really when you're in the clouds to kind of control the reference of the airplane. We're visual today, we're going to really be trying to look outside. So it's kind of the same thing. They used to, now they call it an attitude indicator. In the old days they used to call it an artificial horizon. So that's what it does. Altimeter tells us how high we are. And all it does is measures air pressure. And pretty much as you go higher and higher up, the air pressure drops. And they just relate that change in pressure to an altitude. And you're going to see we have to actually set the current air pressure in here to make this thing read accurately before we actually go fly. For, they're saying we're 500 feet high right now, which would be good. Over here, this is a magnetic heading indicator. It's the same thing as pretty much a compass up here. Like right now it's saying we're 030, about 30 degrees to the right and north. This compass knows you're flying kind of bounces around. It's really hard to read. So we have a nice, steady, easy, it's kind of on a circular path here, and it just shows 360 degrees reference to the north. And it also says that we can put some navigation instruments with it too, and they kind of can track it, of course. It's really cool. But for the most part, it just tells you your magnetic heading. And last but not least, your vertical speed tells you how fast you're going, up or down, in hundreds of feet per minute. So this will show you, 500 feet per minute, 1,000 feet per minute. So you can really control your climbs and descents very accurately. Like say, all right, I want to descend, 1,000 feet at 500 feet per minute. Well, that's going to take me 2 minutes. Things like that. It really helps control your climbs. All right, primary controlling this engine is really simple. You got your RPM gauge, just like in a car. That's just how fast the cylinders are moving, pretty much. Whatever your RPM is here is the speed of that propeller. And controlling it is your throttle right here. You push it in, RPMs go up, you bring it out, RPMs go down. Just like a gas pedal, faster, slower. The red knob is a mixture control. We kind of have to regulate the fuel to air ratio. As you go higher up, air pressure drops, you have to reduce your fuel flow. I'll work the mixture, but that's kind of how this works. Kind of like on a lawnmower, you got to manage the mixture a little bit. And over here we have some avionics X. We have a nice GPS unit. Kind of shows us exactly where we are. Shows airspace, airports. It makes navigating and flying ridiculously easy. We don't have to try to tell people about this. Yeah, we get out there with our charts and plotters and measures and that. And we got some radios. And this unit here is called a transponder. And what this does, it helps reply. It talks back to the air traffic control radar site. And it sends information back to them. First thing we do is we have a 4-digit code. Remember VFR today, Visual Flight Rules. We have a certain code. It's called 12.12200, and the controllers know that we're flying visually. And it also sends information back, like our altitude and our ground speed. So when they see our little dot, they know how fast we are, how high we are, and how we're flying. Commercial airliners, what they'll do before they take off, they'll get a certain four-number code. Let's just say 1234, and then when that airplane takes off, they know that that's exactly that guy, and they have his whole flight plan next to them, like on file, so they know exactly where he's going and everything like that. That's what that works. And unfortunately, autopilot Georgie down here isn't feeling too well, so he's not working. We haven't. He's black-hearted enough. Some of the basics. Our fuel selector valves down here, like I say, we have a left and right tank. We can literally just select, from the right tank, left tank. Usually just keep it on both, get an even fuel distribution. This is that little trim tab I talked about on the elevator that helps control when you want to kind of hold your pitch somewhere. We're going to kind of use this to help fly the airplane really easy with this wheel here. Alright, some of the basics.